All right, here we go. Mike, I'm out here. What's cracking with everyone? Check it out. Yeah. What are these? These are some Cragar starwire 30 spoke. Reverse, I think. I'm not an expert here at rims, but yeah, these are old school. These are some original star wires. I got these off Craigslist for $600. They're not perfect, but they are shining. I already hit them up with the SOS pad. Ooh, be careful there. Sometimes it gets sharp. Yeah, I hit him up with the SOS pad. Dude that I got him from hit him up with the SOS pad, I think, too. My brother hit it up with a little polish on a little couple spots. They're doing about what they can. But yeah, if I get some block the bling, you might be able to see they do have some rust on them. But yeah, they got some pitting, chrome missing, but they're not bad though. The inside part of this rim is aluminum. These are steel, so these you can clean up real good. The aluminum is kind of like falling apart, and something you have to watch out for these when buying them, which I didn't learn this till afterwards, of course, is that's the weak point of them, is this aluminum hub. Basically, they crack and then they fall apart, or they can. Yeah, this like, so the whole ring will just break. There's some videos of other people on YouTube showing it. Luckily, I checked them out and they all look good, except for one of them does have a crack, like that just runs like right there. So yeah, got pretty lucky. They do remake these Texan wire wheels, I believe remakes them. They look pretty much the same, but they use steel here instead, but they're expensive. So yeah, I pretty much was in it to get these because they had tires on them and they have tread. That was the main reason I was in on them, because the Caprice needs tires, the Bin need tires. I know they're old, but they're not cracked and they do hold air, so they're all matching, so that's an upgrade for that. And it just happened to have these star wires, which I was like, yeah, I could always resell these. And another good thing about these is that they're Unilug. What that means is that you can fit multiple lugs on it, and it has to do with the washer and the lug. You got to get the right lug and the right washer, but you could fit three bolt patterns on here. You could fit 5 by 4.5, 5 by 4.75, and 5 by 5. So my Caprice is a 5 by 5. Some are 5 by 4.7, but actually I have a 95 Impala frame, drivetrain, and lugs, you know, it's all 95 Impala. But yeah, some Caprices are big bolt pattern, but yeah, these will fit on everything. You can fit these on an old school Mustang, you can fit these on a box Chev, you can fit these on a 64 Chevelle or El Camino or something. So that's pretty cool. And it came with the caps. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. And I painted that piece. I was gonna switch a cap maybe, or at least I was gonna see what it looked like. So I have these caps, so you can put those on it too. Just depends what car you're in or what your style is. I like them with this, but I think I'm gonna just ride with these because it's a box Chev. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is just more like town Oakland style. Like, I mean, Oakland, don't get me wrong, they'll ride the spinners thing, whatever you call it. But you know, my box is it's a 95 Impala motor and transmission and posi disc brakes and stuff. It's more like, you know, it's not really this style. It's more like this style, like a little muscly. So I think I'm gonna just keep the Cragars. And they're not Vogues, they're just white walls, but they're pretty big though. I cleaned those with the SOS pad too. So yeah, that's them. That part will clean up right there. SOS pad special. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple things here. Like, I got some rust converter, and I'm gonna spray like the back where these bolts are. And right there too. Hopefully, I don't think it probably should block it off or something. But yeah, and I also got the lug nuts, so I'll go inside and get those in a second, and I'll show those. Just do this real quick. Let me get some type of towel. I mean, there's probably some, I probably got some rust on the spokes too that that this rust converter could use. I don't know what it would do to it, probably not anything, but so I'm gonna just do this real lazy style overspray on the spokes probably, but it should just be like clear pretty much. So I'm gonna just hit those up so it hits up these bolts. That might be definitely probably a fail point. I might probably get some type of wire brush on here, but I just wanted to show, definitely gonna do that on the back side of them too. I'm definitely gonna do that just so the bolts get hit up. That's crazy, like, but oh, it is hot. I'm just hitting up each bolt actually. That should really do some type of help though to it, I believe. At least it makes my mind feel better. That might be the problem that breaks, you know, it's a rusty bolt. But yeah, I seen the aluminum crack, so I'm just gonna go easy on them. I probably will get out here with some type of I didn't have the cap off for all of them, so I didn't really notice, but yeah, there's some bolts under here that could use some SOS pad and some wire brushing. All right, so let me go get these lug nuts and show those. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Here's the lug nuts. And yeah, here's the lug nuts. These are from Lug Nut King IV or Lug Nut King 4. Lug Nut King on eBay. Shout out. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, these were like $33 out the door after taxes and everything. So here we got these. The ones I need for my car are M12 by 1.5. So here they are. That's 20 lugs, 5 for each wheel. And here's the main part that's needed. And you know, I was doing more research, so basically I figured it out because I haven't had too many of these. But if you want to fit, and then this one says wheel side, so you don't want to see that goes to the wheel. All right, you don't want to see it say wheel side. You want it to fit just like that. So right there where it's at is a 5-on-5. That's what I need for my Caprice. If you turn it around, it's 5 by 4.5. So that would fit on like a Mustang or like a Cougar or something, even my Privia van. And then if you get this one that has the hole directly in the center, that's the center hole one. This is the offset. So this offset one will work for 5 by 4.5, like a Mustang or a Cougar old school. And then if you put it the other way, it'll work for 5 by 5. So like a 95 Impala or a Cadillac from the 80s, or like a box Chev or something. So that's the way I need them right there, 5 on 5. So that's what I needed to fit. So yeah, these are just depending on what washer you get. If you want to fit it on 5 by 4.75, you have to get the center hole one, and that's only going to work on 5 by 4.75. All right, now this is like an oblong, right? Some of these aren't Unilug, probably, so you make sure. And so it's kind of funny, like it's hard to figure out when you're looking, like it's just deceiving a little bit. It's a circle, right? It's a circle, and that's a circle. It goes around, but inside is the oval, and that's another circle. But this is, you know what I'm saying? It took a second for me to figure out. I'm a little slow, but yeah, it all depends on the lugs and then that washer. And then let me get this lug out actually so you can see, because the lug doesn't come hecka far out here, you know what I'm saying? So this lug goes inside of the washer, so it's got to fit in. It's just got to be the right lug and washer setup. You just can't put whatever you had on before onto it. But once you get that, it should be good. That's what we're gonna figure out here. So that goes into it. That goes like this. For me, I need this part to the outside, or yeah, thick part to the inside, thin part to the outside. Then that just goes right in there just like that. These lug nuts, I believe they're like, this is all just off the top of my head, I think, but I was looking at the ad, so I think it was like 1.62 length inches, and then this part right here, the shank is like 3/4 of an inch. I'm gonna flip this around and see if it's like flush with the back of the star wire. No, I don't think you'd actually want it to be flush. This would sit flush, I guess. I don't know, I'm still figuring out stuff. That should keep it on strong. I mean, probably the lug nut doesn't usually go flush to the brake drum anyway. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little crack right there starting. We're just gonna ride them and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? These Oakland streets, so I'm not gonna lie, I might break one or two. Well, anyway, there's a lot of information here. These are also 15-inch, if anyone was wondering. I don't know the width, I guess by 7 probably. You could measure if you wanted to. I don't really want to. Whoop. There's that. Yeah, I could measure, but I don't really care. They're either 15 by 7 or 15 by 8. I would say 15 by 7. I guess they could even be 15 by 6. I'd guess 15 by 7. I think they're marked, but on the inside of the rim. So if you had the tire off, you'd be able to see. What else? What other type of information do we got? Yeah, so yeah, if you have like some mag lugs like this already, you probably wouldn't have to buy the whole set. You could just buy these washers by themselves, and I found them for like as cheap as like $12 for a set. But like these are like chrome, some of them were looking cheap. So, but yeah, that's it right there. You can see there's steel and this is aluminum. So yeah, it's a little hard to get in there, but the aluminum's kind of just flaking off. I don't think I'm gonna do anything about it. I'll probably just leave it. I don't think there's much I can do. But yeah, I'll probably just hit up those bolts. You know what I'm saying? I'll get out here with a wire brush, but it was quick, so on camera I just wanted to spray a little bit of this on there. Yeah, I'll be scared to take these out. I'm not even gonna mess with this at all. I'm just gonna try to spray down stuff. I'm gonna look into like aluminum, you know, something to spray on aluminum to just keep it going. But Yeah, you know, I could get in there on the wires a little bit better. I'm not tripping. The look I'm going for on the box shiv is like original stunner from like 30 years ago that still looks lightweight, clean a little bit. So yeah, this fits perfectly. Old ass tires, old rims, my new paint that looks old. That's what we're doing. Yeah, for this box shiv, that's all I could do for it. I just think about my original one, even though it had 64,000 miles. That was in like 2002, so I just think about like if it hadn't got wrecked, what the condition would be like right now. And it would probably maybe be worse than this one if I didn't do anything to it, if I just kept driving it. All right, anyway, there's this Cragar Starwire 30 Unilug. Did I miss any information? I wanted to help, you know what I'm saying, help people out there. So you know, if you're looking for them. Yeah, these are big in like Texas, but you know, Oakland, we ride them too. The old school Cougars and Mustangs, box shivs in the 80s, fools were riding these before they had like knockoffs and you know what I'm saying, 100 spokes and all that. Fools were riding these. If you had these back in the day, you were probably doing some things. These would have been on like Mercedes and everything. A lot, they come on a lot of stuff. You know, these were some stunning wheels for their time. Even right now, I think they look nice, and I like that. Not doing too much, really. Like, I didn't go out and pay like heck of money for these. I got these for $600, you know. So I like when, like, I'm not doing heck of much. Like when stuff just comes to me, yeah. Because, you know, if I paid heck of money to ride these, it'd be like, who are you? What are you trying to do? Lightweight, maybe. I don't know. I don't care. You do what you do out there. I just like when it comes in my path. Like, I went on Craigslist to sell some rims, and I just saw these that got posted. Just happened to see them. And I was really like, ooh, if them tires are good, we're on. Yeah, I could clean it up a little bit better. Yeah, I was like, if them tires are holding air and got grip, we're on. And they do. You know, they got a little crack in there, but usually I'm rocking sidewall cracks. This tread is chunky. I bet they probably squeal hecka hard. They're gonna be sounding like old rubber. They look like they came from Sears in 1985 or something, but it's good though. All right, I don't know if I can really say much else. Yeah, Lug Nut King on eBay. I hit him up. I was like, I need the ones for the Impala, and he posted them. Like, he was like, here's the link. I seen he just posted them because I looked through all his ads and he didn't have them. So if you need some, just hit him up. He'll probably post an ad for you. Or if you're like knowledgeable as what's going on, I could have just bought the 5. I could have bought the ones for the Mustang. You know what I'm saying? But at least I got the right lug pattern, as everything's gonna be correct. I mean, the threads for the lugs. So yeah, that's it. 15-inch, probably 15x7 Cragar Starwire originals. Yeah, one's got a little crack on it. Let me see if I can even find it. I mean, maybe one's got more than that. Which one was it? That right there. It's right there. Yep. But hopefully me spraying like this liquid on it in the hot days and like destroy it right now. You know what I'm saying? I probably will. That'll all come off. Like, I wanted to get on the inside of that, I could just clean it off with a SOS pad. That's like when you get bored though, you know. And you can clean it from the backside. I'm just pointing this out to myself, so don't mind me. Yeah, they had the old school wheel weights on here. Got them on the front and the back. I think that when they do it in the future, they'll probably just use like the stick-on weights, but we're rocking them, you know what I'm saying? I think that's how you're supposed to. These, you gotta balance these a certain, oh yeah, you gotta balance. If you do, I'm just gonna rock them how they are, because hopefully they're correct, because when you balance them, you got to do it from the lugs and not from the center. They're lug centric, you know what I'm saying? That's balancing it from the center won't do anything. What other information we got for the people out there? Yeah, here they go. They're going on the Caprice. Hopefully they hold air, and I'm gonna just ride them or park on them for as long as the air will stay in the tires for. I was gonna buy a new set of tires, and it was gonna be, I was going cheap route. I was gonna get some white walls that had a decent sized white wall. They weren't no fat ones or nothing, but they were pretty fat for being standard, and they were in a good place. Like some places, some of them got it up close and some of them got out far. You know, I had one that looked like it was gonna be right, but I didn't buy them yet, but I will in the future probably. But yeah, these got like cracks. That's about to like blow out at any moment type. And then they're all mismatched sizes, so this is gonna allow me to have matching tires. And then when they go, I might, who knows what I'll do with these rims. I got so many cars they'll work on, I'll probably keep them. I might even just keep them on that, but yeah, I might order some new tires. I like the hubcaps for the Caprice too. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how to fix that. I guess just keep SOS padding it. I think that you gotta wax these too when you're done, because I feel like that's already coming back with the rust. I think they'll rust up like overnight. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to hit it with some wax polish. I mean, I'm one of them people, I was like, I'll just paint them black if I got to. I was really just in it for the tires. And I like to, you know, once I'm done with something, I like to be able to sell it and then get my money back or more. So yeah, if they all stay in one piece, or even if they don't, you know, you could sell one of these individually on eBay probably for $600, you know, maybe not that much, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? People out there love these, but that's like the downfall of them, is what I'm hearing, is that the aluminum, the back crack. So we're just gonna see how far we could take it with them. I mean, most of the time it's probably just gonna be parked. So all right, I think that's enough of me talking. But yeah, if anyone wonders, the tires are like 70 series, they're 205. That's a little bit skinny for my box, but we'll take it. 205 70 15s, see how long they last. I mean, I got those ones that last, well, not really, they've been popping here and there. I'll come outside and it'll be flat just because they're so old. But yeah, that's all mismatched now, so I could get them off, take them tires off, paint the rims, replace the tires on my own time at my own leisure, which is like never. But yeah, there they go. All right, shout out to everyone out there. There's the longest video you've seen on some star wires. Probably not. And there's a special procedure to like installing them too. I mean, not really special, but you just gotta like, you know, you don't want to just like torque down one lug, it'll be in the wrong place. You got to put these washers in, put the lug in, and then you got to put the lug in and like get onto the lug, because it doesn't pop all the way out. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, there's some adjusting of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch a dude online do it, and he was like putting it 12 o'clock position and using his legs to like balance and then get it in, and then you don't even torque them down or nothing. You just get one at a time, and then you just get them at a time, you feel me? You don't just go for one, just do them each slowly and make sure you got them in. But we'll get to that part when I put them on the car. I got to do the brakes, and then I'll throw these on there. So Mike, I'm out here. That's it, part one. Maybe I'll come with part two, installing them or show them on the car, more info. I already had heck of videos. Had me video SOS padding them, but it didn't really do anything because dude had already done it. So anyway, there it is, star wire Cragar going to the box, going on the box, y'all. All right, Mike, I'm out here. I'll be back the next one. Peace.